What's up, everybody? Well, when you see a vacuum on this side of the bedroom, that means there is going to be another full house cleaning to test vacuum cleaning performance. This time, I thought I'd go ahead and feature it on my recently acquired Hoover Elite 300. This is essentially an Elite 350 with no headlight. But what makes me interested in doing this comparison, as many people know, I like to run, or any Elite, whether it be a different model that does one of these full house cleaning tests, I basically like to run it in a different configuration. And some may know, I already did one on my Elite 350, my blue one that is, with the single row brush roll. Then I did the Elite 50 with the replacement dual row brush roll. But also another thing I found out is these 5 amp model Elites, and let me show you the model tag right here to show you. Anyway, here it is. Yes, it is 5 amps. Is that my Elite 350 turns out has the replacement 7-bladed fan put in. This one still has its original 9-bladed fan. So maybe that will differ slightly as far as suction and airflow goes. But for this, I am running a obviously 5 amp motor with the 9-bladed fan, but I'm running a different brush roll in this. Here I am running a green bristle dual row brush roll. These bristles are very soft compared to the white or the red bristle brush rolls, and it is a dual row. I had this brush roll laying around because this is actually the original brush roll that came out of my commercial Elite. I had it laying around, and when I got this, its original brush roll had seized bearings and actually started melting one of the end caps, so I had this laying around, and I recently just threw in a new set of bearings in it. And I decided, why not run it in this? And honestly had some parts laying around for rebuildable cores, so I threw a brush roll together and tossed it in this. And now I'm going to run it through my house to see how the cleaning performance is with a dual row soft bristle brush roll. I imagine the cleaning performance may be about the same as the stiff bristle single row, but we'll see how this all fares out. Even with its original 9-bladed fan and all. Maybe I'll have to do the same thing with one of my Elite 350s that has the 7-blade, because even my white custom Elite 350 has a replacement 7-blade fan. But anyway, let's go ahead, and I have already thrown in a replacement generic Type A HEPA bag in this thing, so that it performs at its best, and also filters pretty good. Let me go ahead and slide this back on. Sorry, it's not too easy to do this on camera, but oops, I think I just put it backwards. So just ignore that. Yeah, this is why it's hard to do it on camera. So yeah, now it's back on the correct way. Let's go and slide the spring and back on the top. And now let's get to full house cleaning with this thing. Alright, it's all plugged up, so let's get started. 3/4 of the way across the room and I'm out of cord length. So I'm gonna have to switch plug outlets and then get back. All right. Now, let's go ahead and finish where we left off. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of an analysis of carpet lines. This actually has a pretty good grooming action for being a soft bristle roller. Now, of course, because the bristles are soft, it doesn't have as much agitation as the dual row or the stiff bristle rollers would, the single or the dual. But with the soft bristles comes one plus. You don't have to worry about damaging delicate surfaces, or definitely low area rugs that with delicate fibers. This will definitely do very good. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. with that soft green bristle brush roll, you don't have to worry about damaging delicate surfaces like I said, like this downstairs area rug. Alright, now the full house cleaning is all complete. This is a very pleasant machine to use. I love the sound of these old 5 amp as well as the 6 amp Hoover Elite motors. They are much more a pleasure to use because they don't make as much noise as their later 7 amp counterparts. And this dual row brush roll, for being a soft bristle, it definitely grooms pretty good. Although it doesn't have nearly as much agitation as even a single stiff bristle brush roll would. It definitely does have pretty good pickup. It'll definitely do good for surface cleaning, but the airflow of these definitely should make up for the deep cleaning performance, or at least still try to make an effort to deep clean, even though it can't agitate as good with how soft the bristles are. But enough of that said, let's go ahead and remove the bag to see how much got picked up. And keep in mind, I like to do these videos in 1 week intervals to see how much got picked up. Let me go ahead and turn my flash and just look at that. Super impressive results. A lot of these are more so just carpet fibers from the downstairs rug, but amazing results. Definitely does good at picking up pet hair, and you do see some fine dust in there. So this definitely has pretty good airflow for deep cleaning carpets. I'm actually surprised. I didn't expect it to have this much results for having a single row brush roll, but let me go ahead and put this back in because it's so hard to do on camera. Alright, it is all put back together, and I hope you've enjoyed this full house cleaning of the Hoover Elite 300. Be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.